I was at the fire station watching it all going down. Made me feel terrified for the people because the first plane hit and it was that much fire, I knew they were in trouble. And then when the other one crashed, I watched it on TV. When they crashed, I knew we was going to lose a bunch of firemen because firemen run in when everybody runs out. You know, and the sad part is the chiefs lost their lives because most of them was in the ground level giving directions. That's where their command post was. So the chiefs went too, but I just can't imagine my wife sitting there for hours wondering whether I'm alive or not. And there was no way to talk to them because firemen were busy trying to help whatever's left. They didn't know for hours who was in there or not. I don't want to ever see something like that again.
I was at my office. You know, I'd been up early already working and started getting news reports on the radio, and we turned the TV on at the office. And first we thought, like a lot of folks, that it was just an accident, a small plane, because they didn't know a whole lot about it. And then as more information came out, we seen that it was a possibility of a terrorist attack, and then second plane hit. And it's like one of those things that they won't forget, is etched in our mind. That like a lot of Americans, we probably just kind of have a moment of quietness to ourselves as we reflect back about that day and about the innocent people that lost their lives and the horrific ways that terrorists try to make their statements, very cowardly. And I just think we should always remember and know that this is possible. There'll be a price to pay for doing that to us. It's important we remember first responders and the officials and the folks that were there and the citizens that were there.
We were here at the radio station watching CNN when that happened. And of course, we just couldn't believe our eyes that it was happening on national television live. Made me sick to my stomach and just couldn't understand why it happened. You know, when CNN popped that picture right up there that towers had been struck, and you sit there and watch it and you can't believe it, and then another airplane comes and hits the second tower, it's just like, is the world coming to an end? What's happening up there in New York City? Are we being attacked? We just didn't know what was going on. And of course, it was just such a sinking feeling when you saw that happen, wondering about all those people in the towers that were losing their lives.
I was on a plane which was landing in Dallas, Texas, when I learned of the terrorist attack on the United States. I remember being in shock and having a heart-wrenching feeling that our world had changed forever. And what a cowardly act it was. I felt like this strike against our country on our own soil was also an attack of our Christian beliefs. I also knew that in the true spirit of freedom that Americans would pull together to face this tragic event with our heads held high, and we did. So that just tells the spirit of the American people. I'll tell you, this feeling that I felt too was I had this obvious urge to want to be with my family.